the first time for me in a sea kayak. And I'm just asking myself the question, why the hell did I never do this before? It's so peaceful, so easy to get out so quickly. I haven't even started fishing yet and I'm already buzzing. Magic. Hardly a boat in sight. There's the road over there where I came from. So I've got a lure behind me. I might catch a kahawai on the way out to where I want to catch some snapper. Anyway, I'll stop yakking and we'll keep on paddling. So I got a bit of burley over the side here. Got one line on this side with a bit of bait. I got a bit of squid here. I'll hook this one out on the other side. And then play the waiting game. For about 25 minutes I suppose, and not even a bloody nibble. So I'm going to up lines and head that way, because my dad reckons he saw some snapper holes along the beach over there, so we'll go and check out. Maybe they're feeding over there, but they sure as hell ain't here. Some old crushed up shellfish. Good burley. Oh, a few fish over there. It's like kahawai. I'll just stay here, I think. There's a bird working the water over there. A few little fish jumping up. We pushed up to the top by kahawai underneath, pushing them up properly. We got a fish on. Oh yeah. Happy days. Nice wee brim. In the boat. You beauty. Just legal too. Nice pan size. Just when I thought nothing was happening, eh? Woohoo! You, my friend, will make a nice dinner. Spiking. There to quieten them down a bit. Big shout out to my mate in the States, Charles Kramer. He's got his own YouTube channel, check it out. It's called Hook 'em in the Mouth. And it's, he says, we hooked him in the mouth, brother. We didn't snag him, we hooked him in the mouth. So shout out to you, boy. Oh well, it was cool. Finally, I've been out here for like 2 hours. I was just about to pack it in. Finally got something to eat. I'm living in paradise, man. This is what I love about YouTube. Water up there. You know, I'm out here by myself, but I really want to share this with people because it's just so beautiful. It's just so awesome, you know. Come out here, whack your line and catch your fish, chill out. You know, all these homes along the waterfront. Imagine what it's like living there. This is paradise. I'm so blessed and so lucky and so fortunate and so grateful, because there's people in a lot lesser desirable situations than this. This is a highly desirable situation to live in, and I'll never take it for granted. I think the chance of being born a Kiwi is something like, I don't know, 0.05%. It's a tiny minuscule amount, and I'm just so lucky to be born here, and I'm grateful every day. Yeah, but I can share it with you guys. That gives me a lot of joy too, just to know that I can actually film this and you guys can see it and imagine you're here. And sometimes what you imagine is just as good as what's actually going on in reality. Enough yakka, I'll paddle back in, we'll carry on. These are only dangerous if you stand on them.
Wasn't that the fish that killed that Australian bloke?
Yeah, Steve Irwin.
That was it? Yeah.
He got a bit bloody close there, got him in the heart.
Fine on the back of that.
Yeah, well there's the barb down here, you can see. No, she's dead, mate. They'll do you some damage. But when you're walking through the water, what you do is you just keep your feet low, rather than step on them, because if you stand on them, they'll flick up and get you. But if you just go like that with your foot, they'll just swim away. Oh, right. Anyway, these English folk just found these on the beach. There's one here. There's also one over here, and they've got no sign of actually being attacked by killer whale, which normally is what has a crack at them. But there's no actual teeth mark in them, so it's a bit of a mystery how they died. Bit of a shame really, it's a waste of fish.
No.
Could you eat them? I reckon you can take them home, mate, fry them up, they'd be good.
No, not for a dog, we're just roasting. No.
You're not keen to try a bit of a stingray?
No, I wouldn't, no. Would you eat it?
I haven't eaten them, but you can eat the wings here.
Yeah. But they're both dead, aren't they?
They're dead, dead as, mate, yeah, definitely dead.
Right. Oh, thanks for letting us know what they are anyway, yeah, it's interesting.
Are you going for a swim out there?
No. Not now I know there's killer whales in there.
Killer whales are harmless, see you later.
Yeah, all the best, thank you.
Cheers. Are they dead? They're dead, right. Good morning everyone, we are heading out into Ruby Bay. Good morning. Looks like you're having a good one too, eh? Yeah, good luck. Hey guys. Nice morning for it. That wind's settled down a bit now. She was coming up before, but she's gone down a bit, so it's good. I'm using frozen pilchards this morning, but I've also got squid. I prefer pilchards. I seem to have a better hit rate, but squid stays on better. I'm fishing in about 5 or 6 metres of water. There's a couple of boats just over here now fishing beside me, and I've got my burley out on the port side, so hopefully we're getting some fish action soon. And a good shake up. Only a small window of opportunity this morning, probably about, I don't know, an hour's fishing at the most before everything turns to shit, including the tide. The tide is on the way in, it's going to be in about another hour, so I like to fish on the incoming. Oh yeah. And we snagged him in the eye. Get this one back. Wasn't hooked in the mouth. It's probably legal, but go back. I can catch them better than that. I don't think these guys meant to do it, but they've left their bait bag in the ocean, so we'll take it out. Well, it's past full tide now, and the other boats have all buggered off. It's a pearler of a day. Wind's dropped right down to a very mild breeze, maybe 2 knots at the most. Oh, some more kayakers over there. Sweet. But I haven't caught a fish. Well, I have. I fell hooked one in the eye. I'll let that go because, well, it doesn't feel very sporting, does it? I don't know what the legalities of that are actually in New Zealand. Someone tell me. If you foul hook a legal size fish in the eye, can you keep it? Anyway, I've let it go, but looks like I'm going to be going home without any breakfast because it's sort of declining tide and fish don't normally, around here, this particular spot, I always get them when the tide's just coming into full tide. And I think the other people, the locals here, know that too, and they've all buggered off. But, oh, got a wee nibble there. Might have spoke too soon. Nope, there's a fish. It's not on it, but there's a fish having a nibble. Well, we'll come back shortly, might have a fish on. fish on. Oh fuck, that's a good one. My reel just shit itself at the same time. That feels bigger than the first one that I released. Ah yes, the gods of the sea have shone upon me for being a good bastard and letting the first one go. Just fell hook and blessed me with a bigger fish for breakfast. Look at that. Awesome. Now we're talking. I'm a happy boy. Now we're talking. That's called karma. It always comes around. We hooked it in the mouth. Hello, Mr. Brim. Let's just send this guy to the next live. Nice fish. My second time out kayak fishing. I fucking love it. Thanks Dad for lending me a sea kayak. Really, honestly, it's bloody awesome. Give your body a upper body at least a workout. It's a piece of cake to launch. No farting around with petrol and motors and shit. Put yourself in the same bit of water as all the flash boats. You catch fish. So I'm heading in with my breakfast. I'm a happy boy. Let's go and cook that sucker. Notice I leave the middle of the onion, the core of it, when I'm chopping it up. Just makes it a lot easier. Then you can take those end bits when you're finished, which you can't eat, but also get the inside, like so. And there's all our red onion. Now we can make that a lot smaller. And we're going to want it smaller to get the taste out. So we're going to go this way now. I think my eyes have got used to this because I don't cry anymore like it used to. Years of slicing up onions, I think your body kind of gets used to it. Oh, nice fresh tomato. You hungry, mate?
Mate, I'm starving.
Starving? What have you done? Well, you slept in, boy.
I did sleep. You'd stop from sleep all week.
I know.
Make up for it.
I know, you've been up every morning early, so today's your sleep-in day. So Dan will be sharing this dish with me this morning. And Dan is a fish connoisseur. He's been working with fish for how long now, bud? 12 years? 15. He's a chef and he's a smoker, and I don't mean a smoker, I mean someone who actually smokes fish. So when I'm cooking for Dan, I better get it bloody right because he knows his fish, don't you, boy?
Yeah, I do know more fish.
So this morning, Dan, I'm steaming this.
This one, one of the better ways to do it. Probably a bit. Are you doing a whole fish dish?
Yep.
Probably the best way to do it.
Yep. It sounds like chicken's just laid an egg this morning. The ginger's not a commonly used ingredient in New Zealand in fish. It can be quite overpowering, but it's got a lot of goodness in it. Good for your guts. If you're feeling a bit queasy, ginger's always good, but I like it with snapper. I'm going to school the snapper and just on an angle like that. And then opposite sides like so. Just out of the spine. Going to whack some water on that. I'm also going to heat up this element over here as well. I'll put a plate in there. Oh, we're just going to fit this guy in. Bit of butter, a shot of oyster sauce. I love this with fish, eh? Jug's just boiling now. Going to put some hot water right on top of that. Maybe say a third of a cup. Good mix up. We're going to whack that straight into the skillet on top of our hot butter. Right, let's grab our ingredients, go back to the kitchen, smack that on top. Smells good. That fish is really steaming. Okay, fish has been going for about 3 minutes, but I'm just going to do a quick check. I can tell it's still got a long way to go. You'll know it's cooked when you pull it, it will just come away from the bone. See, it's still sticking to the bone, so not ready yet, but we don't want to overcook it either. The star of the show.
Look at that. Oh, fish on the bone is the best. When you get a nice sized fish, you can't beat fish on the bone, mate. It's a bit like meat on the bone. It's just got to be done. Skin on too, which is good.
Yeah, skin's good, eh? Not a big fish. It was going to be all for me, but you're home and I have to share it with my mates. Hey look, I've actually left the best part. I'm going to save that for you, bro. The fish eye. Oh.
You're kidding.
That's the best part of it, the cheeks. Excuse fingers. Do you like the fish eyes?
I've never tried fish eyes, to tell you honest.
You haven't? Mate, that's the best part of the whole fish, eh? Delicious. I can't believe you've been cooking fish for how many years?
I've had cheeks, but no eyes.
You're joking me, mate.
Huh?
Got some garnish for you, sir.
Oh, thanks.
I don't honestly think Dan's too confident about the fish eye, but
it's got to be worth the crack, doesn't it?
yeah, mate. Well, by this stage, you can imagine how hungry I am, eh?
Oh, mate.
I think I've outdone myself this time, mate.
Mate, that was bloody beautiful.
There was, eh?
Moist. Oh, fresh flavours.
And it's a success.
If I ordered this and I was in a paying restaurant situation, I'd be very happy.
Awesome, mate. Well, if he likes it, then I'm doing alright. You can't really go wrong mixing butter with garlic, can you? It's like, you know,
Ultimate combo.
those two go together, and then you whack ginger on top of that, tomatoes, red onions, spring onions. How can you possibly go wrong? A bit of oyster sauce to bring out the fishiness of it, and a bit of rice, and oh, she's good. Tuck it. Well, Dan and I are well overdue for a hunt. It's been too long, eh, bub?
Sure has, mate. Just been praying for some cool weather, eh?
It's been too hot, so the fishing's been on. Well, a few things have changed now with the YouTube site. I've monetarised it and got ads on it. I made a whopping $17.60 last week. That won't even feed Bruno for 3 days.
What about the boat, mate?
Oh yeah, true. Seeing as nobody bought my boat, I don't know if you saw my ad. Fucking boat for sale. I don't think I'm ever going to sell it now, so I'm stuck with the bitch. It's a bit like one of those old ex-girlfriends. You keep going back to her. You know you shouldn't. It was great when you first got together, it was all magic.
Yep.
And then after a while it turned to custard.
You get that sinking feeling.
That sinking feeling, yeah. Should have got rid of the girl. So you break up with them, like I should have got rid of the boat, but then you keep on coming back.
Yep, that's right.
You'll be seeing more of the Norma Jean. One thing, folks, we didn't use the salt, we didn't use the pepper because it just didn't need it, did it?
No. No seasoning required.
No. Num 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 num.
Num, num, num.
Gonna feed Dan, gonna feed Dan, gonna feed Dan. Oh no. Okay.
I'm gonna have it myself. She's a winner.
She's a winner. That's this week's clip, folks. Hope you loved it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. It really helps. Every subscriber helps me get further to where we're going. Where are we going exactly? We don't know.
Interesting question. We'll give it some thought.
Yeah, well, it helps us to make more videos anyway, the more subscribers. As per usual, if you cannot be good, Daniel,
You best be careful.
be careful. See you later. Oh, I got a bone, bugger.
Steaming out to sea to gather some bounty to feed my lovely bastards on the land. For I'm a land dweller, but born a sea lover. When land's too hot for hunting, the sea's where I am. I respect the ocean and take fish on its water.
Fish
It
on.
can take us any time it chooses to. Many a fisherman has drowned and not come home, but I'll bid me chances on the deep sea blue.